pretty safe to say we're heading well into winter by now. It's kind of been sneaking up on us because we've had quite a few fine days and some pretty good weather. Today, not so good on the weather. Hey look, I printed these cards so I can just reach in the pocket of my jacket here, pull these cards out and give them to people, and then they can real easily sign up for my YouTube channel, just like these two gentlemen here are just about to do. So I've decided to go for a bit of a walk around to the gas station, grab myself something with caffeine in it, and some vague, unrealistic attempt of staying awake and somehow carrying on for the rest of the day. That I'm also just staring at lists and lists and lists and lists of repetitive things, putting my brain to sleep at the same time. Actually, the rain's quite refreshing, come to think of it. I mean, who the hell walks up the street and leaves their pants on the sidewalk? Don't answer that.
No?
Oh, not bad, just that, thank you.
You're good?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
This sort of stuff really bad, probably kill me. But then I start falling asleep. I'm crossing the road or some shit. So I'm working from home today, but that doesn't stop me from needing coffee. So I'm heading down to the gas station where they do not such a bad coffee. I also have a courier ticket here from a courier that failed to be able to knock on the door loud enough for 4 people in the house and 4 vehicles here. So here we go, off for coffee. I don't have Danny for coffee today, so I've got Tim for coffee instead. Right, so I've got my coffee. Unfortunately, what they did is they filled the cup right up to the brim. And when you're getting a takeaway coffee, it's because you need to go and you're in a bit of a hurry, especially when you're getting coffee from a gas station. So when they fill it right up to the brim and it's boiling hot and you can't get the bloody lid on and there's nowhere to tip off the excess coffee to, it's just going to end up a bloody mess. Anyway, now I'm going to go get some containers from the store just around the corner that I'm going to use for stacking up stuff and tidying up the garage. It's by no means to try and make the studio look like Casey Neistat's one. That's just strange coincidence. Right, and that's me home again. I've now got this large box of plastic containers in the back of the car here. I'm going to take those out to the studio, get them up on the shelves and start putting stuff away in them. And I've got to get some pens to label them all as well at some stage. Must remember to do that. that's that box there back. This coffee retrieved and about to be drunk. In the meantime, I've got a few more minutes of work to do, so I'm going to crack on with that and come back to you shortly. So at the moment, my shelving looks like most people's, and it's just a pile of things piled onto the shelves. So I've gone and got these containers so that I can organise it a bit better and tidy things up and just make things easier and faster to find. So I've got 50 of these things. They're good size. They're cheap and nasties, but they've got a lid on them with a handle and they're stackable. So that's the main sort of things I wanted for them. And now I can just pile all of my microphone things into one of those, put a lid on it, and shove that up there on the shelf. I need to go get a couple of pens for labelling. I thought I had some, but I don't. And that's just going to be a hell of a lot tidier and just going to make my life easier and better organised, and mean I don't have to mess around so much when I want to do stuff. Right, next pile. So I had all sorts of grand intentions over the end of last week and the weekend of getting half a dozen vlogs out, trying desperately to get one done every day. That didn't quite work out so well. Doesn't mean I didn't do much during the week. I spent a lot of time playing around with DaVinci Resolve and the denoising software in there, and I've got some really cool stuff in that to show you that I'm going to get out and make a vlog of, and a few other things. I've been editing a lot of fight videos. I've actually got about 12, 13, 14 videos published in the last 4 or 5 days, just not for myself. But anyway, I will be fixing that up and endeavouring to do a daily vlog this week, every day, if I possibly can, and don't get dragged away into other projects and stuff. But hey, you've got to go to the ones that are paying at the time, which is something all video creators are all too familiar with. Anyway, I'm going to finish this one off now and go start another one. It's Sunday today, so that's 4 days that this thing's taken me to get enough material for. But at least I did get my... At least I've managed to get the containers and stuff started down here, as you can see. I'm working on the theory that by organising your physical space around you and sorting things out and knowing where everything is, that sort of improves your mental space as well. At least that's the theory I'm going for. Hopefully it'll work and can be a lot more organised and get a lot more of these vlogs done, which is what I really want to be doing. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm going to go away now and start another one and try and get it out on the same day that I start it. That would be a really good step up. Have a good one, guys.